चमन के फूल गा रहे,
सितारे गुनगुना रहे,
चमन के फूल गा रहे, सितारे गुनगुना रहे।
सौ सौ बसंत की सदी,
सौ सौ बसंत की सदी।
बधाई हो बधाई हो बधाई हो, बधाई हो बधाई हो बधाई हो।
ओ दादी ये शताब्दी, ओ दादी ये शताब्दी, बधाई हो बधाई हो।
बधाई हो बधाई हो बधाई हो, बधाई हो बधाई हो बधाई हो।
संपूर्णता की सूरत हो,
संपूर्णता की सूरत हो, तुम दिव्यता की मूरत हो, तुम दिव्यता की मूरत हो।
विदेही दादी जान की, जहाँ की आप जरूरत हो,
जहाँ की आप जरूरत हो। तपस्वी तुम, मनस्वी तुम, ओजस्वी तुम, तेजस्वी तुम।
यशवंती यश फैला रही, यशवंती यश फैला रही।
बधाई हो बधाई हो बधाई हो, बधाई हो बधाई हो बधाई हो। बाबा है कमाल का तो दादी तुम कमाल की, दादी तुम कमाल की, दादी तुम कमाल की।
100 बरस की जिंदगी गजब की बेमिसाल की,
गजब की बेमिसाल की, गजब की बेमिसाल की। दादी हो वरदानी हो, कल्याणी महाज्ञानी हो।
ब्रह्मपुत्र महानदी, ब्रह्मपुत्र महानदी।
बधाई हो बधाई हो बधाई हो, बधाई हो बधाई हो बधाई हो।
ओ दादी ये शताब्दी, ओ दादी ये शताब्दी, बधाई हो बधाई हो।
बधाई हो बधाई हो बधाई हो, बधाई हो बधाई हो बधाई हो, बधाई हो बधाई हो बधाई हो, बधाई हो बधाई हो बधाई हो। Om Shanti. Welcome to today's session, all you sparkling stars of self-respect with all your titles of self-respect, and also those who are loving and cooperative. I don't know whether you understood this song, but it was in praise of Dadis and Dadi Ji, and in particular, before we become like Baba, Bap Saman, we have to become Dadi Saman, like the Dadis. And also, I want to, some of you must have gotten the transcript of today's Avyakta Murli, the full transcript, and I don't know if you noticed it, But in Baba's meeting with the double foreigners, which they cut that part from the broadcast, but the first few lines of the transcript, Baba is saying, will the double foreigners prepare the media group from abroad? Will you do this? Will you do this? Raise your hands, those who will do this. Will you prepare the media group? Bapdada heard that children have come from 30 countries. So you will go and create the almighty media in at least 30 countries, will you not? So I'm sure Baba has his eye on this training. I just feel that he's really paying attention the whole time. And I'm sure that message was meant for us. So we're all unparalleled in our self-respect at this time in the Kalpa. And we've also learned to fly. And I just learned that the flying stage means, FLY means first love yourself. So that's also something I wanted to share with you all. Just to mention that I did send a letter to a number of you experts in various areas of social media. And if you check your email, please, to see if you got one of those letters, those of you who put down numbers 4 and 5 for a lot of the different categories of media, you might have gotten one of those letters. And there's a few more of you that I will be sending again, another letter to, especially those who are expert in Instagram, because we're moving into that soon. So please check your emails. I'll try to post it in the WhatsApp, in your individual WhatsApps, but it's very hard to coordinate all your numbers and email addresses from a database. So look for your email first and respond immediately if possible. Okay, thank you. Over to you, Brother Nanda.
Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Kiran. Okay. All right. Thank you, Sister Kiran. All right. Today we are going to focus on Instagram mainly, not the technical part of it, but we're going to more focus on how to use Instagram to do marketing. Right. So I'm going to take you into that. And also I'm going to answer some of your WhatsApp questions, which I probably missed yesterday. And also I need to show you 1 or 2 examples of videos and some PowerPoint slides, which I had received, I think yesterday. So I'm going to do that first. Okay, so let me just take you through. And like what Sister Kiran said, probably like what Baba said yesterday, that media wing, and Baba gives so many other points. I think it was totally enriching. Probably he wants us to do something, and maybe something is waiting for us in the drama. Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to share with you my PowerPoint first. Okay, let's go through that. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to show Sister Fern's PowerPoint here. Okay, I think she did some nice job here. Very good. Okay, thank you. Let's go through this. Okay, so this I've added some animations. So this is Sister Fern. She's introducing Brahma Kumaris. All right, just like this. That's fine. Okay, so that's good. Touching lives all over the world. That's very good. Okay, excellent. And you have more than 30 centers in the USA. That's good. And also remember, the image plays a big role. Okay, image plays a very big role. And here there's something here. Good. This is just examples so that you get an idea of how it can be done, especially when you're giving classes. Okay, good. And this, and of course, she has done some animations. That's very good. Okay, thank you. So this is also very good. Okay. Okay, well done. Thank you, Sister Fern. Okay, and let's take a look at this. And then she's got some stars here. But of course, I showed you something else, but probably it was difficult to duplicate or replicate that star. You know, I want to show you how to do that stuff today. And she has actually done it differently, which is quite impressive. Okay. All right, let's take a look. She's just pointed it here as an arrow with an arrow. Okay, so that's good. Okay, that's creative. Thank you. All right, so that's good. Okay, so now what I wanted to show you today is, just want to show you a technique. Now, those who are using Keynote from Mac, I think Mac is an amazing thing. You can still do all this stuff using Mac. So continue to do that. You don't have to shift into PowerPoint, all right? Please use Keynote. Now, I'm going to show you something here. Please watch. Now, I'm going to click on this shapes. Can you see shapes? I'm going to click on this shapes. And I'm going to go right down to this, something like a star. I'm not sure what you call this. I'm going to take, there are many eight-pointed circle. Is it circle or? Okay. All right. I'm going to click this here. Can you see this? Can you see this? Okay. So I'm going to make this big. Let's say 8 here. Okay. I just made it big. Now see what I'm doing here. There's an orange button here, and you can actually drag it and make it into a star. Can you see that? And I can actually make it white, yellow. Let's make it white. No. Line effect, go to line because these are lines. And there you have something like this. Okay, let's make the background right here. Maybe you can't see this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste it on a black background. Okay. Let me just show you this. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm going to have a black background. All right, good. And I'm going to paste this here, the star here. Can you see that? Now I can actually modify it to look like Shiv Baba's logo. Okay, you can do that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it again. Copy, Control C, okay, and copy it again. So I've got 2 pieces here. Can you see that? And I can actually make it, shrink it into a smaller size. And I can drag it over here. If you want to, all right? Okay, all right, you can actually drag it over and make it yellow. Let's make it yellow. Okay, if you want to, all right? So now let's do another one. Okay, I'm going to drag it over here and I'm going to make this orange. Yeah, fine. But this time I'm going to do it differently. Now, if you click on this, and then you can actually go to shape format, click on it. And then you can actually click on this side here, edit shape. All right, and then just click on edit points, because I want to play with the points, different points. Can you see? I can actually make some longer. So it's like a ray coming out. And I can make some shorter. Okay. This is just in case some of you are, some of you are keen to have a star-like shape on someone's forehead. You want to show there's a soul. And rather than having a big star, you can have something like this. Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to drag this up and place it here if you want to. And then you can rotate it a little bit. Okay, and just place it nicely. Yeah, it looks like a star. Of course, I've not placed it nicely. So this is how you can actually make a small star. That's it. That's good enough. Okay. So I'm not going to go into detail of this stuff. Okay. But because I did notice that you're using a star, this kind of star. So rather than that, we could actually use something smaller. All right. Okay. Something smaller. Okay. And place it over here. Yeah. Done. All right. Okay, so this looks different. So you can play around with this. I'm just showing you that there are many more stuffs out here in the PowerPoint that we can use for manipulation of images. All right, it's just that I don't have enough time to show all of those. Okay, and you may not need all of those. Okay, all right, so good. So, all right, so thank you for that, Sister Fern. So I'm going to go out of this. I'm going to click stop share. And I'm going to take you into my Canva because there's something which I wanted to show you yesterday. And that was Sister Anamika. Anamika had done something amazing actually. And I forgot to show you that. Okay, so I'm going to show something what Sister Anamika had actually done. This is the one, right? So you're now looking at my Canva. All right. Now let's take a look at this. Okay, I hope you can see this. Yeah, you could. All right, so she has got many slides. How many slides are there? There are about 9 slides. And I think the topic is really excellent because we have seen the social proof, the statistics. 72% of people in US are keen to have or try out meditation for the purpose of well-being. So that's an excellent topic, I feel. And look at what she has done. She has done an amazing effect. Now, how did she even do this stuff? Let's take a look, all right? So I'm going to copy this stuff. I'm going to duplicate this stuff. Can you see that? I'm going to create one more page and I'm going to show how she did this. So let me remove this background, delete this background. I've got empty background here. I'm going to exactly copy what Sister Anamika had actually done. All right, so let's take a look. I'm going to an empty slide. Okay, and I'm going to go into my background. Choose a background you like. I think she had chosen a background which was green. I'm not sure whether it's green here. All right, you can choose any green here. But in case you don't want, you can actually choose the color and choose, there I've got a color. So you can either choose color or you can go to background and there are plenty of wallpapers. There are plenty of them. But I'm going to duplicate what Sister Anamik has done. Okay. So the next part, now let's take a look. So if I click on this, this thing doesn't move. You see? So I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to say detach the image. Right. So detach the image. But she has chosen a pro version. I think this comes from a pro version. So you have watermarks here and you can't download because if you download, you have to pay. All right, so don't use this kind of stuff. So anyway, there are plenty of this, plenty of things like this in the Google image. Right, you can just say translucent images or semi-transparent images. It might appear, it will appear. So, all right, can you see I just detached this? And so this is what she has done. Can you see that? That's it. There's an image here. And this image, I think it's probably she had manipulated this with a soft image, softening effect, all right, soft edges from PowerPoint, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to copy this thing, copy, place it here, paste. So I've got this thing here. Can you see that? And I'm going to take this, copy this. Which one? This one. I'm going to copy this stuff and just place it over. All right. And I'm going to say, no, let's undo that. Okay. And I'm going to say I'm going to just drag it over. Okay, but then it's blocking that image. So I'm going to say just send it backward. Done. Can you see that? Send it backward. Let's try one more backward. What happens? That's it. Done. And then you can actually place your wording here. Let's send it backward. Okay, so this is a watermark stuff. So when you download this thing, or if you want to actually download this stuff, you need to pay for it. So rather than downloading, you can just directly present where you don't have to pay. Okay, all right, so let's send it backward again. And you've got this. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this, all right? Press Shift and copy all these three things. Copy them and paste them here. That's it. Okay, so I think it's amazingly done, very creative. It's quite nice. Okay, so now look, I had actually not thought of this method, and it's quite amazing. Now let's take a look at the next one. She's actually using two kinds of images. Can you see? So one is the real image, which is behind, which is a background. And then there's another image. Okay, and there's another image which she has here, placed it on top. So that gives a very, what do you call, a subtle effect, you can say. And so, look, the attention is on this person, but at the same time, there's a great contrast here because the background is blurred. You see, the background is blurred. So that's very good. Okay, now there's one more thing which I want to show you. Now, let's say if you want to do, let's say I click on this, okay? I click on this stuff, and then I'm going to my left here, and I want to try, let's say, elements or styles. No, let's go to elements. No, let's edit image, okay. Now edit image. Canva has a background remover, but it's for pro. Can you see? It's for pro. So those of you who've got a pro, you can actually use this. Now, if you edit image, you can change any of this, the brightness, the contrast, you can do all those. Now let's move down a bit. Yeah. Can you see this? There are filters, they're photogenic, right? So there are many more. There are paint effects. Let's say I click on this, double click. Hang on, it's changing. Okay, you get some artistic effect. All right, so all those you could try. So I'm not going to actually show you all this, but you could try this out. Okay, so I'm going to undo this stuff. Undo. Okay. All right. So go to edit image, choose the styles that you want. You can actually test it out. So this is absolutely useful if you are presenting. Now remember, this slide is absolutely good. You know why? Because as I told you previously, on a slide, you don't want to have too many text because it diverts attention. And each text that you place must be of the same category. You shouldn't have two subjects because we don't want people's mind or intellect to think about two different subjects. So the image tells you the story, and then there's a sub-explanation here. There's a subheader which explains too many thoughts in my head. Such brilliant, can you see? It correlates so excellently. And then there's something additional here. There's no peace of mind. 1, 2, 3, and the image goes perfectly well. And there's a very subtle Brahma Kumaris here in every slide, which is actually telling you a message. All right. So I think Sister Namika has become an expert, or probably is already an expert in Canva and in PowerPoint. So you should be in the office hours guiding people if you can. All right. So that's good. Let's take a look. One more. Also amazing stuff. All right. Mainly look the picture, the text, and this subheader. They are all so relevant, related, explains a great deal. So same thing here. What is this? Another stressful day. Okay, great. Okay. Let's try another one. Now let's take a look. See how she's doing it. Yeah. All right. Now here it's explaining about a pain point. Can you see that? It's a pain point. Let's go back. I just love this stuff. The way it's not the picture. Now look at this. What is this? It's a pain point. Remember we did that pain point? Now then the next one comes into benefits. The next comes into a pain point. The next comes into a benefit. Can you see what I'm trying to? You are telling a story brilliantly by alternating feelings of people, emotions of people with the benefits in it. And then you go into a proof, right? Hit them straight saying, look, you've got a problem. You see that? Then call for action. So this is the sequence which I gave you. Remember the formula which I gave you? And she has exactly applied it. Exactly applied it. It's probably far better than what I would have done. Okay, so that's a great work. Thank you so much. You have actually given me an amazing example to show everyone. All right, so thank you so much for that. Again, something here, register as a call to action, and then again, it's a call to action. So can you see how it's not about the design anymore? It's not about the design anymore. The title is right. All right, the title is good. Then there's a pain point, there's a benefit. Again, there's a pain point, there's a benefit, there's a social proof, there's a call to action. Come on, let's not wait. Okay, that's it. Brilliant. Okay, so this kind of slides are really good because it tells you a story. And it is actually using the formula or whatever I've showed you. So that's excellent. Thank you so much. Okay. So Sister Namika, I'm probably going to save this stuff and I'm going to show it to everyone, whoever that comes into my training. So I hope it's okay with you. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Great. Now, the next is Sister Fern had also suggested, or she made a discovery that there is something. Let's close this stuff. There's another film editor or video editor called Shortcut. So, all right, so Shortcut video editor. I've actually downloaded this stuff. I've actually downloaded it for free, but it's really not free. It says free, but once you have, you're about to export, it says you've got 7 days more to buy it, but it's cheaper. It's about less than 40 USD, okay? Now I'm going to show you what I mean. Yesterday I told you that, I'm going to stop this, okay. I'm going to share it again. Now, the Filmora and Shortcut editor looks almost the same. It's almost the same. So that is why I said I would like to use the Filmora first to actually show you how to use Filmora, because every other editors seems like they have copied. They have copied from Filmora. Looks like that to me. Okay, at least it looks like that. Hang on, let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, so this is Filmora. The Shortcut editor looks exactly like this, but now once you learn this stuff, then you can actually use any software, any other editors, because this is quite a world-class stuff and it's being used all over. It's just that it's slightly more expensive. It is 60 USD. All right, but it's lifetime, so it's really worth it. Okay, now I'm not trying to sell Filmora. I'm not doing that, but you can use any free version. But when I started this morning, when I just tested Shortcut, it appeared everything same, but when I was about to export, it says you have to buy, you have got 7 more days. So I think that's a bit like a cheat. Okay. Now there's one more. Somebody discovered, I think one of the sisters said, now if you don't want a watermark on Filmora, you have to sign in or you have to give your email and register. I'm not sure. I don't know about that because I don't use a free version of Filmora. I've never used it. So you could try that. Maybe you could have 1 month of free Filmora usage without the watermark. That's possible. Okay. So you need to do that. Okay. So let me, what other things have I not answered? Is there anything else I've not answered? Let me just check the WhatsApp. Just give me a moment. Okay. Okay, there's a question asking me from yesterday's Filmora, how to increase the timing for a video clip. It is not possible to increase the timing. So let me just try it out. Okay, I'm going to import something. Do I have some videos here? Yeah, okay. All right, let's take a look. This is Sister Shivani's video. I hope you can see this stuff, right? Good. She's got 4 minutes. She's got almost 4 minutes. Yesterday I showed you 3+ minutes. And you can't increase the time of a video clip because then it's going to distort the sound, the voice, and also the speed. So the only way to increase the time is to actually to slow the duration. That means you right click, speed, and then you slow down the speed. All right, I'm going to slow down the speed, okay, to 85. Can you see? I just slowed down the speed. Can you see the time increased from 3 minutes 40 seconds to slightly more than 4 minutes 15. But if you play this, then it's going to be distorted. It's very slow. Let's see how the sound, how's the voice like.
Let me look at myself.
Okay. So this is
Take your attention.
All right. So this is one way you could actually do it. That means slow down the speed of the video and the one who is talking behind. So there might be some distortion, but if you feel it's okay, then you can actually increase the video length in this way. Okay. So this is how you do it. There's also another one. Let's say your video, let's undo this stuff. All right. So let's say your video is longer and the music is shorter. So you can actually detach. How to detach? Right click, detach the audio, and then you can slow down the speed, adjust audio. All right. You can slow down the duration here. You can actually make it longer. Okay, you can make it longer, or you can actually slow it down. Let's adjust the audio. Is there a way to adjust? No. Okay. So you can slow down this stuff, or you can increase the speed. There, adjust. Click on this. Speed duration. You can actually reduce it. If you reduce it, I'm reducing the speed of my audio. Can you see the audio has gone longer? So you could do this, but the sound might become distorted. So you need to check on that. So that's one of those questions. Okay, so let's undo this stuff. Okay, I don't need this. Okay, is there any other questions which I forgot? Okay, all right. So I think the rest is fine. Please post it again. How do I add another language, another text? Okay, so let's do that. So that's good. There's one more question. So I'm going to show you something here. All right, so I'm going to take this stuff. Okay, all right. Not exactly sure what is this. but I am going to now add a text. So how do you add text? Go to the titles. Remember the titles, all right? Okay, remember the titles. Just add, drag. Let's say you want to add something in Hindi. So you can actually make this longer. This is the title. If you drag it longer, it's going to last for a longer time. If it's just for 5 seconds, or all right, then it's going to just last for 16 seconds here. So now on this, you could see this word. Close this. All right, it's here. So all you have to do is just go to, of course, you can't type the original whatever language in Filmora, but you need to translate it using Google, or you could, if you have that keyboard with your own language, type it out in PowerPoint or Word, just copy those text and just paste on top here. All right, I just double clicked on this or double click on this, you'll get this. And then just copy that, whatever you have typed in your Word document or in your PowerPoint in your own language, using your own language keyboard, and then just paste it here. Like example, I've got a Chinese language. Let me see whether I can show you Chinese. Yeah, I've got a Tamil stuff here. I'm going to type Tamil. You see, I just typed Tamil. Okay, good. So that's it. I've got a Tamil language coming up. Can you see that? It's that easy. So what you need to do is you need to install, download the keyboard, your language, and it will automatically download, and you will have multiple. Okay, you'll have multiple. So, okay, you can't see it, but when you press that Windows logo in your keyboard, and if you press your, what do you call that, space bar, I'm just showing you, press your logo. You can try it now. Press your Windows logo. I'm talking about Windows. I'm not sure about Mac, all right? Windows logo and space bar together. Now, do you see how many keyboards do you see? I've got 4 keyboards popping out. That is English, UK, English, US, and I've got Malaysian, US keyboard, and then I've got a Tamil keyboard. I probably also have a Chinese Mandarin, okay, because in Malaysia we use all this. Okay, so can you see that? So this is how you know whether you have those language installed. All right. So depending on what you could depending on what language you're using. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So anything else? Okay. Let me just close this stuff. Okay. Good. So I'm going to close this. Okay. Now, there's one more question in the chat. Filmora exported videos are always bigger. You are right. They're always bigger. Okay, since you have asked me, I better show it to you again. So you need to make the Filmora size smaller. Okay, and how do we do that? You must adjust it to make it into a smaller file. I will show you now. Okay, so let me share that screen. So let me just read my WhatsApp very fast. Okay, so I've just read Salam's email. All right, so I'm going to share it again. Okay, good. Now let's drag this stuff. Okay, let's drag this stuff. Okay, this is too big. Let's delete this thing. I'm going to have something smaller. Okay, so this is like, okay, can you see that? This is the type of screen you can download from Pexels, right? So what is this? I just had raindrops, Pexels, and Pexels give you this. So this kind of stuff, you can actually place it as an overlay on videos and so on. So what I'm going to do now take a look at this. Okay, I'm going to drag one more photo. Okay, so this is a raindrop. Let's not do this. I'm going to take this. place it over here. Okay, so I've got this person here staring into the mirror. What I want to do is I want to detach this stuff. Can you see at the bottom? I want to detach this stuff. I don't want the music detached. All right. So, and I've now detached the video and the music. Now, what I'm going to do is, because this looks like an overlay to me, I'm going to drag it up and place it above. Can you see? I just placed it above. Now, I need to show you this stuff. Okay. Now, before I show you how to reduce the size. Now, see what happened. Okay, if I move this scissors here, there's actually a video behind it. There's a video behind it. But if you move towards the left, then the overlay comes in. You see that overlay? All right. So I'm going to show you a useful effect. Just watch. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on this. All right. I'm going to click on this. Okay. I just clicked on that. And when you click on this, you can see things like this, like transform, composting, and so on. Choose the one which has already been ticked. Okay, you can play around. Can you see this? Opacity. So I'm going to reduce the opacity. And you get this kind of effect. So which means you can actually overlap two videos. You can actually overlap two images. And you can actually play around if you want to make it more subtle. Can you see that? Okay. So now I'm going to show you that. Now I'm going to show you one more small stuff. I'm going to delete these raindrops. Okay. I'm going to delete these raindrops. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at this left corner. There's a sample color. Click on this. All right. Let's say you want to have a blue filter. So drag this blue over here. And then you've got blue all the way. All right. So I'm going to double click on this. When I double click on this blue, it takes me to the composting. The rest doesn't work because it's not ticked. So the first two is ticked, so you can use it. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to reduce the opacity. You can add a filter, a blue filter over on top of this. Okay, so that is quite useful. Okay, so if you want to do that, now let's say now I want to export this stuff. So I click export. And look, I've got 17.2 megabytes. That's quite big. So you can actually go up here to your settings, click on your settings. And best, if you choose best, it's going to give you, what's the size here? Is it showing? No, let's click OK. It's got a size of 119 megabytes. That's very big. That's very big size. Now, let's click the setting and let's click good. Let's check. We've got 48. So that's the problem with Filmora. It always gives you a big size. So now after you have exported this, then you need to use a compressor. I might show you today in the compressor using my handphone. All right, compress it. And you could actually bring it down to about below 16 megabytes because that's ideal for WhatsApp and also Facebook. So that's ideal, all right? Okay, so this is how you do it, okay? So this is one way. Now I want to show you another one, last one using Filmora. I'm going to delete this stuff. And I'm going to import something else. I want to import, let's say I want to import, okay, so I want to import, no, let me go into pictures. Okay. So I want to import, let's say, okay. So I'm going to import this person here, Yogi woman. All right. I'm going to import, or I'm going to import this green screen. Can you see green screen? All right. The same stuff. It's very useful. I'm going to show you a green screen technique now. I've got a green screen. Now, what is a green screen? It's a useful technique which I want to show you now. All right, I'm going to place this here. So she's got a green screen. How did I even create a green screen? It's easy. You just go to your PowerPoint and make a box in your PowerPoint and make it green. Then you just paste an image in front of the green screen and then save the whole thing as a JPEG. Save the whole thing as a JPEG. You get it? Now go to your PowerPoint, create a green screen. I'll probably show you in a short while, but I want to show you this effect. Now take a look at this. And then I'm going to have Shiv Baba. Let me import Shiv Baba. Right, website, videos, no. Website, videos, good. I'm going to import Shiv Baba. I've got Shiv Baba here. And I'm going to drag Baba down here. You see that? Okay, see what's happening. Shiv Baba is right behind this yogi woman here, but I can't see. So what I want is, I want an effect where this person is going to be right in front of Baba's light. And this is an image. Image can be dragged into however long you want it, but video, you can't do that, right? Because video is a set time. You know, see what happens. All I have to do, watch this. All I have to do is go to that green screen that you have created, right click on it. Again, right click on the green screen. And can you see here, there's a green screen? Click on that. Right, can you see? The green screen has disappeared. Now, once the green screen disappears, something here comes out. Okay, now here, so play with the tolerance. All right, this is the tolerance. Now let's check what happens. Okay, now I'm going to play with the opacity. Now let's check on this. Okay, I'm going to do it again. The green screen is now gone. Double click on this. Okay, where is my opacity? Okay, hang on now, 1 minute. Let me see. Now, this is my opacity. Okay, let's see what happens. Why is this not happening? Well, maybe, all right, let me just put Shiv Baba on top. Okay, all right, where's Shiv Baba? Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. All right, here. Okay, so again, let's do it again, okay? All right, because there's this black stuff in front here. I didn't notice that. Okay, now just see what happened. Let me undo this stuff. Undo, 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 undo. Okay, this is what happened, right? Good. So this is how, again, let me take you through, sorry. There was a black patch in front, which I did not notice, okay. Now, so let me just cut off that black patch, okay. I'm going to click on Shiv Baba's photo. I'm going to use my scissors and split this stuff. Just click on it, and then let's delete this stuff. Okay, good. Now it looks better. Now, see what happens. This is a green screen. I'm going to click on, right click, remove the green screen. And there you go. She's now sitting right in front of Shiv Baba as if meditating. Then adjust the tolerance to about 80%. It's up to you how much darkness you need. Tolerance, that's it. Let's play this stuff. So can you see that effect? Let me just make it longer and take it further here. Okay, let me play it again. That looks quite awesome, isn't it? It looks like somebody's meditating and there's a ray of light right behind. You see that? So this is why we want to use a green screen. Are you okay with this? Do you have any questions you'd like to ask on the green screen?
Brother Nanda, Sujata is asking if you can do the same with any color background. Why only the green screen?
Okay. I'm not sure, but probably the technology started with a green screen. When they actually had this, I think it was 15 years or 20 years back, they started off with a green screen, and then every other software that came along was probably got stuck with that name.
So
But
Sri
it
Lata says that the
Yeah.
green screen feature acts as a background. So any video with the image in the front. Yeah, I think you can even have a green screen for your Zoom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
And
So all
Joanne says it's used in the movie industry.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
movies, they always use a green screen.
Yeah,
And
correct.
so Susan at Peace Village is asking any shade of green.
You could try, but this type of green should be okay. Actually, any shade of green, yeah, looks okay to me. Yeah, I think it should be okay. I've not
And
tried. Normally, I'll just go for this green. Yeah.
Sanghamitra says green screen basically lets you drop in whatever background images you want behind the actors and or foreground. It's used in film production and also in news and weather reports to relatively simply place the desired background behind the subject actor or presenter.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. So if you have a green screen, you can actually place anything behind. So which means you want to have an earthquake behind this. Yeah. Play a video of the earthquake, and an actor just pretends, just tries to run away from it. That's it. You've got an earthquake, a person in the middle of the earthquake, but actually there's no earthquake. It is a video of an earthquake playing on the green screen, and the actors are just acting it out. So that's how they do this kind of distraction movies and so on. So anything can be done with a green screen, which means you can place anything behind this. Right, and you can even move this person, the yogi girl, here. So you can drag it, you can place anywhere you like. That's also possible. So if you've got something you want to promote on meditation, I think this is really good. You can have something behind like this, and it's an actual video. All right. So this is how you use green screen. So I think a few sisters are already very aware about this stuff. And I think they could actually help you out in those office hours. Okay, I think that's a great thing. But I just wanted you to know that this stuff exists in Filmora, and it's a great tool which you can actually use. All right, so let's try one more. Let's try one more just to make sure. Let me just get another video. I'm going to take this video and place it here. Okay, good. That's it. Can you see I've removed the green screen? So you can actually have anything behind. Let's play this stuff. Wow. You can have anything done. So it's a great tool. Please explore this. Please ask those people or those BKs who are really expert in this stuff during your office hours to actually explore into these things. Okay, so that's good. Okay, am I missing any other WhatsApps before I go into Instagram? Okay, all right, so please post more.
I
Okay.
sent you a few WhatsApp messages, not Zoom.
Yeah, I'm reading it, looking at it. Okay. Okay, let me just check. Rakesh Bhai is asking, brother, what is Filmora film stock standard assets? Or the, okay, all right. Let's take a look at this. Okay, now. Filmora stock, if I'm not mistaken, is what they will keep sending to you, update you on their latest images or transitions or effects and so on. If I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. Okay. Now, I hope that answers you. Is there anything else? Where to find the size of pixels for the images or video? What do you mean? Where to find the size of pixels for the images or videos? Okay. So if you actually place your mouse on those files, you can, they will actually let you know what's the pixel. I think if that's what you're asking. Okay, good. Okay, there's one more. Michelle is asking if you can show where the green screen came from. All right, I will show you now. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, all right, I'm in PowerPoint right now. So I'm going to have a new PowerPoint. I'm actually in my PowerPoint. I'm going to have new slides. Okay, good. Can you see this? Good. Now, how do you make a green screen? It's quite easy. Just go to your shapes, click the box, make a box, right? I think you know this. You can do it in any stuff. And choose a green. That's it. This green, no, maybe darker green. Yeah, that's fine. That's a green screen. That's it. And let's insert a picture. What picture would you like? I'm going to take Dadi Janki. Good. I'm going to post this in Instagram. But Dadi Janki has got a white background. So I need to remove that stuff, right? I need to remove that stuff. So let's remove the background. Okay, you know how to do that. Or that's another way of doing it. That's another way of doing it. Undo. Picture format, picture. Go to color, color. Instead of going to remove background, go to color. Okay, and you scroll down, and then you'll see set transparent color. Click on that. Then you've got a tool here. Click on that. You've actually got all this disappeared. So that can be done. Then you can click on this. Again, let's remove the background. Okay, so didn't really work well just now. But let's see if I remove this. Probably it's okay. So let's undo that. Okay. Okay. So probably it's best in this case to use a background remover. Okay, which you already know. So let me quickly try it. Mark the areas I want to keep. Okay. So I'm going to keep Dadi's here. Good. Little bit more. Okay. And here, here, here. Little bit more. Good. I think so. Good. Done. That is hair. Good. More or less. Okay. I think so. Okay. So let's keep changes. So you've got Dadi here. You can get a better picture. All right. That's it. And then I'm going to save this whole thing. I'm going to save this whole thing. Remember, I need to group it, Control All, and then group them together as one piece. And then just save this picture as, save the picture as JPEG. All right. So once you have saved it, then you can use it in Filmora. And when you click green screen, you can put anything behind it. So let's try that out. Save picture. Okay, I'm just going to save picture. Okay, and Dadi. Okay. All right. Okay, Dadi's picture. All right. So done. Save it. Okay. So now I'm going to go into my Filmora. Okay, I'm in my Filmora, and I'm going to import Dadi's picture. Dadi's picture in my download. Dadi's here. Good. Let's bring Dadi here. Where's Dadi? Good. So I'm going to remove this yogi woman. Okay, I'm going to remove this stuff. I'm going to have Dadi here. Okay, I'm going to have Dadi here. Or Dadi above. All right. She's here. I'm going to bring Baba here. Match to media. Okay. So let's get this Dadi here. Okay, and I'm going to click, right click, green screen, and that's it. I've got this. But then there's a white overlay here. Use your tolerance, and that's it. I've got Dadi and Baba behind. Can you see that? So it's very useful for green screen if you want to overlap some stuffs. you can actually overlap multiple stuffs. Let's try that, okay? I'm going to show you one more stuff. Let's take this yogi woman and place her here, okay? All right, so the yogi woman now is right above Dadi and Baba's picture. So I'm going to right click on this and remove the green screen. And I've got multiple, let's place it here. So can you see, you can actually place multiple things and let the tolerance increase. Good. I've got a few stuffs here. So you can let lots of people, you can create your own stuff. So that I leave it to you and those who are quite expert to guide you on those stuffs. Okay? All right. I hope you're okay with this. Okay, so if you have more questions on Filmora, we'll probably touch it a little bit, every week a little bit. But I need to now move into maybe Instagram. Let's move into Instagram. Okay? No. Okay. Right? Let's close this stuff. Okay. Let's close this stuff. Okay, now let's move into Instagram. Hope you're okay. Okay.
Do we have a traffic control first?
Yes, it's going to be, yeah, fine. Thank you, sister. All right. I'm going to stop sharing.
May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on.
Om Shanti. Okay, good. Confluence Age is totally amazing, isn't it? So we have put aside everything and just come together for Baba and Baba's service and relearn how to love again, to show everybody love. Amazing. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share from my mobile, right? I'm going to share from my mobile, right? I'm going to use another device to share something with you. So, all right, so I'm going to share my screen. what do you see? All right, so that's my mobile screen. If you're looking at my mobile screen, can you see that? Okay, now I'm going to answer one of the questions on how to compress the video. All right, so this is my mobile screen, if you can see. All of you can see, right? Mobile screen. I'm not sure that you're seeing stuff. Okay, so one of the questions which I've seen in the chat is from Sister Sri Lata is, how do we compress the videos? Good, so that's what I'm going to show you. So I've got my Telegram, can you see? I can't point at this place, but maybe let me use my, okay, let me see whether I can point. Okay, okay, good. So if you see this, you can see my Telegram. Can you see my Telegram? All right. So I've actually sent those videos from my laptop into my Telegram. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, all right, I'm going to open my Telegram. All right. And I've got all your names here. Okay. And I'm going to type, remember yesterday I told you, I'm going to type save. What was that? My saved images. So let's say I type here saved. I saved messages. Yeah, that's mine. See, anytime you type saved messages, it comes there. So I'm going to open that. So I've got lots of stuffs here. I've got opening the third. I've got Mama, and somebody has sent me this. And I've got a video. Look at that. I've got a video for 2 minutes over. Do I have anything else? Okay. All right. So fine. So let me click on this. If I click on this, okay, and let's pause this first. Okay, this is a video done by Malaysians, all right, and I'm going to click on these 3 dots. Can you see the 3 dots at the top? At the top, yeah, you can see that, right? Can you see that? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it to my gallery. Can you see that? I hope you can see the mouse moving there. That's my pen. I've just saved it to my gallery. Okay, you need to download first, because when you have a video sent to Telegram, you need to download it in the Telegram. Once you click, it starts downloading. After that, you need to click on this and save it to your gallery. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out of here. I'm going to go out of here, and I'm going to go into my gallery. I'm going to go into my gallery. Can you see my gallery? All right. So that's my gallery. Okay. Good. So hopefully, okay, anyway, where is it? What did I just save? There's so many stuff here. Okay, it doesn't matter. No, it should be somewhere here, but I can't locate. Now, choose. Okay, so the video is somewhere here. It is not showing. Never mind. Let's go out of here. Now, what you need to do also is you need to download. Can you see the Panda here? I've got a Panda video compressor. Get it from Google Play. Just click on it. Okay. It's taking time. All right. So this is just an advertisement, and I'm going to click on top here on top, close it. Okay. So Panda is going to ask me, okay, which video do you wish to compress? So let's say I'm going to choose something big. Let's say I've got this stuff here, which is Brother Ken's program, all right, which is 124, and I'm going to choose that. So can you see what it's saying? It's 124 megabytes. And it's asking me, do you want it to be small file or medium file, large file, fit for Facebook, and so on. So, good. So Panda is just one of them. Panda is just one of them, but actually there are many more out there, okay? I feel this is easy. Okay, now let's click on custom. Let's click on custom, okay, custom. So I've already set at 16, meaning Facebook maximum is 16. It's easy for Facebook to accept it. Even WhatsApp is about 16. Anything more, it just gets chopped off. Okay, so I don't want this. I'm going to cancel this stuff. I'm just going to go for a small file, easy share. Let's try that first. Okay, so I'm going to press compress. Can you see? I'm going to press compress here at the bottom, compress, compress, press compress, and it's doing its work. And some advertisement comes out. Don't bother about that. I'm just closing it. And Panda is now squeezing. All right, all kinds of stuff comes in. That's why it's free. Okay. Okay. Now let's just wait for a while. Okay. Just want to show it to you. It's a very useful tool. Right. Very useful tool. Okay. All right. So I've actually compressed it to 8 megabytes. And then Panda is asking, all right, Panda is asking, are you happy with this stuff? Are you happy? And do you want to actually compare? So I'm going to compare that stuff, compare it. All right. So if you notice, the bottom is the original. Original is here, and this is 8 megabytes. So you play this and test whether you're happy with the quality. If you're not happy, then you can make it custom to 16 megabytes. Maybe it might increase. All right, so let's say I'm not happy. I'm not so happy. So I'm going to click, go back. All right, go back. I'm going to click again, back, no. Okay, all right. Then I might choose something medium file. Can you see medium file here, medium? I might choose a medium file. So then I might get 16 megabytes. So this is how you do it. So once you've compressed, you can actually save it and then locate it again. All right. So I leave that to you. Can I leave that to you? Okay, good. All right. So
Surrounded by Anka
Yes.
is saying she doesn't see so many options in her Panda. It only gives compressed by resolution and quality.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that is why there's so many types of compressor there. Okay. Because I've got other compression tools in my laptop and so on. So I use multiple things. So Panda is for a fast thing. So I'm just showing it to you. You can actually download anything. Now, one of you may have a better option. So please share that option with everybody. All right. Okay. So I'll leave that to you. Okay. Video Panda is just one of it. And it's just an ordinary stuff. Okay. It just does its work, but it's not the best. Okay. All right. So I hope that's okay with you. All right. Let's go on. So I'm going to go out of here. Okay. And I'm going to stop this sharing. All right, let's stop this sharing. Sorry, Kim. Okay, good. So back, okay. Handbrake is also good. Okay, there's another one called Handbrake. Yeah, there's so many. All right, see, Brother Salam has just shared Handbrake. Okay, so I leave it to you. You can please share among yourself. All right, so let's move on now to a little bit more different stuff now. The main aim today is actually, I want to talk to you about Instagram. Are you seeing Instagram slide? Yes, you are. Okay. Good. Okay, good. All right. Okay. So let's move on into this. Now, what is Instagram? I don't know. From my point of view, it is probably a waste of time. Okay. Because there's so much of stuff there, the millions of stuffs there. But it is actually giving away all your privacy. That's what people do. They post almost everything about their life. And you want to learn, and if you want to learn about somebody, what they're doing, majority of them have no idea what they're posting. They're actually showing their entire lifestyle, and they're very happy about it, especially those youngsters. All right? So that's what they do. Now, let's see how we can use this thing. Number 2, all right? Okay, let's move on. So this is all about your lifestyle. Now the FB is different, the Instagram is different. I'm going to show you why. Now what Instagram does is whenever you put up something in this, it's going to distribute to the entire world. And it's all about lifestyle. So when you show something funny about your lifestyle, something nice, something interesting, people want to see it. TikTok is the competitor for Instagram, okay? And TikTok is actually also gaining, but there's not much substance there. It is just for sharing and making yourself happy in a Kali Yuga way. That's fine. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay. So the more exciting it is, the more your post is going to remain on top, meaning people will get to see it more. That's what it means. The more unexciting or not interesting your stuff is going to be like going down, and Instagram is going to place it in the garbage. All right. So once you post something, and if nobody wants to see it, it's going to be here. Okay, especially in the reels. They call it reels and stories. So it's going to go down and never been seen before. So you're probably sleeping here under the garbage. Okay. Now let's take a look. Now Instagram is many young people below the age of 40 generally, or below age of 30. So there are many types of this. I'm not going to go into this stuff because as I know, there are many experts on Instagram. They can guide you on this. So it's a very quick run through. Okay. Now, YouTube is almost used by almost everybody. Instagram is preferred by young people, and Facebook generally is above 40. Okay. Majority of the users. Now, recently, I think there's been some problem with Facebook, where they have been saying that Facebook and Instagram is actually a mental hazard for young people, very young people. All right, so you can see that later. So there's a story. What's a story? You post something 24 hours and it disappears. And it's about 1 minute. It simply means you want to post something that happens in your life around you, and maybe after 1 or 2 days, that story is no more relevant. So therefore, those kind of stuffs can be posted. And when you post something here, your feed, it stays in your area. And this is what we want to use. And also there are reels. Reels are like something funny, something nice. You want to show your talents, but this is like, if it's not exciting, it just goes into the garbage. Then we have live Insta and also IGTV. I'm going to show you some stuff there, how we can use. Okay. All right. Instagram. Yeah. Somebody is saying video bandwidth is limited. You are right. Okay. Now. All right. Now let's move on a bit. Okay. Now the first question you want to know is, why do you want to have an Instagram? Why? What do you want to do with it? Don't simply open something or open an account just because it's new or you're excited, you want to learn. It's fine. But you need to have a purpose of it. What's the purpose of an Instagram? And after you know your purpose, who do you want to reach out to? Now, you see, you can put a video in YouTube, correct? It's going to be there. Right? Many of you have YouTube channels. You're going to put lots of videos there. It's fine. Then the same thing, you're going to do it in Instagram. You're going to post lots of stuff. And then you're going to post something here. Now, what is the purpose of all this? It is totally useless for you to post if nobody's watching. Can you see? So same thing, if you post something here and you don't direct people's attention to your place, that's totally a waste. It's just a storeroom for you. YouTube is just a storeroom for your videos. And then here is a storeroom for your personal photos or whatever you want to post. Why do you need a storeroom? Why do you need? You can keep it in your laptop. Now, why do you need? So what's the purpose of it? The purpose is simple. You want people to reach out. So if you're having this stuff, and if you're having this stuff, the purpose is you want to get people to come and look at it. So if you can't do that, and if you don't know how to do that, it's totally useless to have this stuff, except just to keep it as a store place, right? So we need to understand, why do you want an Instagram? You want to reach out to somebody. So, all right, good. So now the next question is, who do you want to reach out to? So these two questions must be clearly answered before you actually want to use this. If not, it's just going to be a waste of your time. Okay, so make sure you know your purpose very clearly, and then who do you want to reach out to? Then you might say, no, I want to put all my Gyan points and Gyan videos and images into Instagram. It's okay, but there are thousands and thousands of people doing that. Now, After putting those things there, are actually people coming to see it? Now we will see that in a short while. Is it really working out? Okay, so we're going to see that. Now, good. Now, I'm also going to show you this stuff of a strategy of how to actually run an Instagram for a center. But before that, I'm going to take you out from here. I'm going to show this to you, but let me just guide you on the Instagram stuff first, okay? So I'm going to stop sharing here and take you back into my Google. All right, let's take a look. Okay, close this stuff. Let's go into Google, all right? Good. Now remember, I'm not teaching how to use Instagram today, but I'm more going to show you how to use it for marketing purposes. All right, so I'm going to click on my Instagram. Oh, okay. Good. I just opened a new account yesterday. It's this. Okay. I think my password is correct. Yeah, it should be correct. All right. So this is my Instagram and it's totally empty. Totally empty. And I'm going to go to my profile here. Now, anyway, I will delete this stuff after that. So it is just for the training purpose. I just opened one. I've got 0 posts, 0 followers, and 0 following. Nobody's following me. I'm not following anyone. Nobody's actually following me. So now once you have this, you upload your photo and you do whatever necessary. I'm assuming somebody is going to guide you there during office hours. Now, take a look at this. Now, when you create your Instagram, you need to be absolutely clear what is your purpose. You can put some names here, but you see, I've put BK Nanda meditation. It's very clear. It's so clear that this page is about meditation. So when people come here, I only want people who are keen on this kind of meditation, spiritual stuff to come in here. So that's my aim. All right, that's my aim. So I'm absolutely clear. And my profile picture is also showing that I am into meditation. That's it. I don't want anyone else in this case. All right. So I'm going to keep this. I'm going to edit my profile. And here I've got Nanda. You can change your profile name. All right. Profile photos, username. I've got a website. If you've got a website, this is excellent. I'm going to show you the strategy soon. So now, assuming, let's go back here. Now, this is how we're going to work. Let's say the center has got an Instagram. The center has an Instagram. So let's toggle between these two. I'm going to toggle between these two. All right. Good. All right. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to show you a strategy here. Okay. Okay, good. Now, the center has got a main account. This is a strategy for centers. All right. It's got a main Instagram account. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have support accounts. This will be run by BKs, specially selected. You can have multiple accounts, no problem. And this is a suggestion. Probably we'll take a look at it next week if you're keen. So I'm going to have multiple accounts. Let's say I've got 5 BKs who are keen to do this stuff. So this is a center account over here. So remember, we are not using the Instagram for our own purpose right now. You could have your own and you can use it on your own. But when you're involving Brahma Kumaris, then you have to be professional about it. You can't simply post anything. All right, that's going to damage our name. So now, center's got an account and we have another 5 BKs, or let's say 3 BKs, have also got their own service account. Let's call that a service account. Now, so what you're going to do is, service account, these three people who are having service account, like what I just did, let's take a look. Let's go back to my Google. All right, can you see that? This is a service account. So here, BK Nanda Meditation is going to be a service account, And its sole purpose is to get people, to visit the center's account. You get what I mean? All right, which means service account, service account, service account. And these people here, these three of them, including me, I'm going to hack, not hack actually, is what we call as an ethical hacking. I'm going to show you now. And then get these people to come to my site, to come to my Instagram and visit my page. All right? Now think carefully, think again, give me your ideas if you have. I'm having a service account with a sole purpose of getting followers visiting me. And then my call to action will be to visit maybe Peace Village or your center account, to get them to visit the Peace Village account. So now there are two kinds of stuffs here. One is a main account, which is Peace Village, and the other is service accounts who are actually marketing people. These are marketers, all right? Marketing people. These marketing people are going to get those people outside there to actually visit these accounts. But as they are looking into these accounts, they will now be, all those people who are visiting these accounts will now be driven or will be attracted to visit main account, which is center account or maybe Peace Village. Now, how do we do that? How do we do that stuff? All right, do you know what I'm asking you? How do we get people to come to see my stuff, my account? And when they see my account, what are they seeing in it? What should they see? They're going to be driven to the main account. And what's going to be in the main account? So that's what we want to see. You okay with that? All right, so let's go back into my Google. Good. Now, see what happens. Now, think carefully. I'm going to get some followers now. I'm going to get some followers. Okay? I'm going to get some followers. And before that, let me just post something. Can I give you 3 minutes or so for you to think, what would your purpose be? And meanwhile, I'm just going to post something very quickly so that right, I'm posting something. Okay, let me just post something here and I'm going to show you something. Okay, good. All right, good. Let me refresh. Okay, hopefully it's posted. It's not yet. I've got something posted here. Let's play this stuff. Let's play this stuff. Okay, so this is about Mama. I just did Mama's thing. Can you hear this music? Let me see whether you can hear it. Yeah, you could. Okay, I'm going to post here. I'm going to play this stuff. There's some error here. Okay, good. So this is about Mama. Okay. And watch what I'm doing. I want you to see the last photo. No, that's all. That's it. It is so simple. You don't have to be complicated. But I'm also doing something. I'm putting my own face here. and I'm trying to show my followers, look, I'm thinking about this stuff. I'm telling them a story. I'm thinking about this stuff. So somehow research feels that when you say something, when you put a story which is personalized, and it's personalized, people seem to be more attracted. So that is why I actually placed my photo here as if I'm thinking about this. That's it, okay? Now, whether it's going to be good or not, that's different. Now, let's forget about this, okay? Let's forget about this. I'm going to show you something. I did this in Canva, all right? So it's very simple. Can you see the size? It's just a square. So Canva has got this template. Just do it on a square. These images were manipulated in what do you call? I did these images in PowerPoint. Okay, now, anyway, that's fine. Now, what I'm going to do is, now remember, I am not acting on my own. Don't make the mistake. I'm actually a service agent, a marketing, Baba's marketing right hand. So don't post unnecessary stuff. Now, think carefully. What's my title? Meditation. What have I written here? I need to write some stuff here, which you can do in edit profile. All right, example, you can say something. What are you up to about? Let's put time and thoughts are our greatest treasure. Okay, let's say I type something like this. And then I'm also going to put my website. Website is https. All right, Brahma Kumaris. No. Okay, I'm going to have this Brahma Kumaris. Is that .us? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just going to submit. All right. All right. It's just for, I'm not going to use this account, so it's okay. All right. Okay, let's go back to my profile. Good. I've got this stuff. Now, can you see what I'm doing? I'm saying meditation. I'm showing what my personality is. It's very important you project yourself professionally. Okay, and I'm saying this is my website. Remember, I'm an agent for Peace Village. Now you think carefully. When they come to my site, what do you think you want people to see? What do you think they want to see? Remember, it has to be personalized because this is not Brahma Kumari's site. It's my site, but it's acting for Baba. I'm going to say and show how I meditate. I'm also going to put Peace Village Retreat Center because people love those kind of stuff, retreat places. And I'm also going to show myself in Peace Village, meditating on those places. You can use a green screen, make yourself sit in a room, take a photo of yourself, and then use a green screen, overlap it on Peace Village. It's like meditating in Peace Village. That's okay. Or you can have all the centers in New York. And then when you click here, let's say you click here, let's close this. And you click, have something here, all right? Something written. You can actually add a comment, okay? Add a comment. Let's put something like this. Meditation. I'm going to put a hashtag. I'll tell you in a moment what it does. Meditation US. Okay. Meditation US. Okay, good. All right. So I'm going to write something here, and you must write something here. What are you going to write? You need to follow what Sister Anamika did in the Canva. That is why we learned that emotional value analyzer. Place it here. And then you're going to place some hashtags like this. I'm going to go into that soon, all right, and what it does and how we can use it. Okay, so I've just placed a hashtag called Meditation USA. Okay, doesn't matter, I'm going to come to that now. So as people click this photo, and they're going to read that stuff. It's going to tell them some story here. And people who relate this photo to that, whatever you have written here, remember you need to write it down. You need to have the EMV here, the emotional value analyzer, put all those stuffs here. And then people like will be interested to know more about it. So now let's get out from here. Let's move out from here. Now, once they have read all this, they start thinking, wow, that's a peace village retreat here. And they've got so many centers here. And this person is actually doing all this stuff. And then they're going to like click on this. And then they're going to visit Peace Village. Now, in Peace Village Instagram, something else is going to be there. It's going to be like courses, many types of experiences, and so on. Okay, all right. So this is how you, as the agent, you have to put all this stuff. Okay. Now let's move on a little bit more. I'm going to go into the search here, and I'm going to click on the Meditation USA. Now let me just change this stuff. Again, let me do this stuff again. I'm going to type again and add another comment called Meditation USA. I'm going to place a hashtag there. Okay, and I'm just going to post it here. All right, hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. Okay. Actually, when you type out, you just put all the hashtags here. Okay, now let's move out here. Okay, let's refresh this stuff. Okay, good. Let's refresh it again. Good. Now, I'm going to go into my search box, and I'm going to type this Meditation USA. Now, what is this? What is this stuff, meditation? Look at that. I've just posted this stuff. Can you see? Which means now what I post, and if I have this hashtag, it's going to appear there. I've got this stuff coming there. Can you see? Now, but that's not the point. Why we put hashtags? Now, you see, when people look for meditation, they're going to just type meditation in the US. So they're going to put meditation US. That means they're not going to put hashtags. They're just going to type meditation USA. Now let's try again. Let's try again. Okay. Okay, let's go back here. I'm going to type meditation USA. I'm going to type, okay. Let's see where it takes me. It shows me all this. So people might just click on one of it and it takes you here. And then they're going to scroll down. But there's so much of rubbish here because everybody starts using hashtags which are not related at times. Okay, so if you go down, Mama's picture is now here. Can you see that? But that's not the trick which I want to show you now. Look at this. Who is this person? Who is this person? They're actually teaching some form of yoga. Right? They're teaching some form of yoga. Now, I'm not interested to see what I've posted. I'm not interested about that at all. All right, but what I'm more interested is I'm going to click on this. Good. And this person, I'm not interested in this person, but I'm still going to click on this person here, Business Lifetime. I'm going to click this and open their Instagram. You need to follow this carefully because this is marketing now. All right, watch this carefully. It's a great technique, but it requires time and it requires dedicated people. Now, so I, as the agent for Baba, the marketing service account, see what I'm going to do. This businesslife.10 or whatever it is, looks like they are into meditation, but they're also into all these quotes and, okay, maybe it's a training company, I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to follow them, click follow. All right, I'm going to click follow. Or actually, you don't have to follow them. But if you want to follow them, it's fine. But this is a business entity, so now I'm not going to follow them. I'm going to unfollow them. All right, you can follow and unfollow. But I'm going to click on their followers. And I'm going to look at this. Now I'm going to look at some of these people here. Delina Joanne. Now, I'm not sure who this is. Let's take a look. All right. I'm going to just click into it. And Delina is into, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what she's doing, but she's doing all kinds of stuffs. Okay. Now, would you like, let's go back. And let's say I choose one more person now. Maybe I chose the wrong stuff. Let's do it one more time, okay? Let's do it again. Meditation USA. Let's choose somebody who's doing, look at this. These people are meditating, right? I'm going to click on this. It looks like some kind of cult. It doesn't matter, all right? I'm going to click on this. MAUM cult. Not sure what's that. All right. Okay. Cult leader. Wow. Where is this? Is this in USA? But doesn't matter. Let's move on. I'm going to click into the followers. And look at all this people here. And let's say Anju Panwar. I'm not sure who's this. I'm going to follow these people. All right. I'm going to follow and I'm going to click on Anju. Let's just check. All right. If you think, oh, Anju's a girl. All right, it's a small girl. Look at that. Young girls are also into Instagram. Okay, now, not a suitable target. But anyway, let me choose another one. This is some kind of a cult. Yeah, let's get out from here. Let's choose, maybe this looks better. Let's try this. Good. That makes sense. Now, what am I doing? I'm trying to look for people who have the same kind of thinking. And where are they hanging out? Can you see that? Now, Brahma Kumaris is teaching meditation. Now you need to know there are hundreds of thousands of people doing meditation. And where are those people hanging out? So I found one place where these people are hanging out. So I'm going to click on that person. And look, this looks nice because it's all about yoga, state of mind, peace of mind. Excellent. This is the kind of page I'm looking for. And look, this guy is serious about it, whoever this guy is. There is only one way to find peace and relaxation in life, and that is meditation. Excellent. You are my target group. You know what I'm saying now? Good. I have found this person. Excellent. And I'm talking to Baba. One of your child must be sitting here. And so Baba's, let's say your connection with Baba is so strong, and so Baba brings you this page. That's how it's going to work. And I am not going to follow this person because this person is probably doing a business, but I'm going to hack into their followers, hack them. And I'm going to click Sarah Treves, okay, Sarah. Okay, click that. Okay, let's click somebody. Good, okay, doesn't matter. I know Jocelyn is into meditation. So I'm going to say, Jocelyn, I would like to follow you. And after following Jocelyn, I'm going to send her a message. I'm going to click message. And you're going to type a brilliant message. Just type her a message. Hi, Jocelyn. I did see your Instagram. You probably know it better. It's like a story. I'm also into meditation. I've been practicing meditation for so long. You could kindly visit my Instagram page. All right. Hope we can become friends. I'm not sure. I'm just saying it out, but you probably have a better command of the language. Okay. And you send them a message. That's it. So when this message goes to Jocelyn, she says, hey, meditations guy. I'm not sure. I may not want to follow this guy or this person. She's thinking like that. But what Jocelyn is going to do is, Jocelyn is going to now see, okay, this person is into meditation. Let me see whether they are honest or whether they have got some motives. And she's going to come into my website, my page here, and sees these stuffs. And when she sees this stuff, she's like, wow, this retreat center. Wow, there's some stuff here. Wow, there's some good stuffs here. There's some good stuffs here. She's like, okay, so this person looks okay to me. Okay, I'm going to follow. So she clicks and accepts my request. All right, that's it. And she's now looking at your Insta. And from time to time, because she's accepted and she wants to follow you, you could actually message her of your brochures. Jocelyn, would you like to receive my brochure on meditation? I would like to invite you specially. You need to connect with Baba and put the right words and connect to people. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now let's take a look at another one. Look at this. I'm going to go into Peace Village retreats. Great. Is this USA? Is this Baba's house? Yeah, I think so. Okay, good. Non-profit organization, excellent. Okay, you're trying to say, all right, so this is the website we have, good. Okay, there's something here, too much words doesn't, make sure the words are to the point. Okay, looks okay to me, fine, excellent. Brother Ashutosh is also saying something. Yeah, that's correct. You can also do that. But let me just show you this. It's going to become very personalized, but I'll definitely touch on that now. Now, let's say now Jocelyn has come to my page and now she's now visiting here. All right. Now, when she comes to Peace Village, what do you think she wants to see? Now, think carefully, think from not your point of view, please. Think from the new person who is looking for meditation, looking for peace of mind, mental well-being. What do they want to see? Now, you need to decide, what do you want them to see? Now you think, all right, should I place gift for the soul? All right. Now, is this what they're looking for? Because look, all these stuffs can be placed in the service account. But here, it must be something special. So what you post here has to be something really different from the service accounts. Because if not, it's going to be a repetition. Then, like, people want to join you, and then your followers increase. Now, once you have more followers, then you can actually message each one individually. Right? So you can follow them also and then message them individually and send them brochures and flyers because they are now followers. But here, I think majority could be BKs. And they're not interested in BKs joining it because they get messages from WhatsApp and so on. Why do they need to join the Instagram? There's no reason for that, all right? So you have courses, Thursday talks, fine. All these are here, great. But now what do you want them to see here? All right, Sister Diane is saying in the chat, they might want to see a peaceful image, a retreat place. Yeah, exactly. Because you see, you are promoting, what are you promoting? You're promoting a retreat. What retreat? A meditation retreat, which means, well, let's take a look. That 1,000 people here over, I'm going to click on, look, there's only, how many people have seen this stuff? 10 people? 22 people? 4 people? I'm not sure what is this. 13 people? Or maybe those who post are clicking on it and seeing it. All right, so I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. All right, let's click on this. What happens? It's a video. It's a video.
Soul, September 30th. I give and receive energy in all my relationships. When that energy is positive and generous, there is harmony and balance in my life.
All right, so this video is about someone reading this stuff. That's it. There's nothing more there. So 28 people have actually viewed it, but that is not productive in terms of business. If it's a business, it's not productive. Why? Because you have 1,000 over followers. And probably most of them are BKs, but they're not even listening to it. They're not even watching it. And so looks like it's not attracting them. We need to do something about it. Now, then you need to ask, you have Avyakti Parivar and you have this. I'm not sure how it's going to be different. So every platform is going to offer something different. Now, you need to think carefully, what do they want to see here? You say it's a Peace Village retreat, but now I would like to see something great about the retreat center. Do you know what I want to see? I want to see, like, okay, as I enter this place, wow, I want to see people meditating, a video, and then I want to see what's happening there. This, because that's what my target customer is. I've targeted a meditation person, and they're coming here for that purpose. So all these stuffs now can be in the service account where they're going to attract into here. So you need to think like the user, not the one who is posting it. You get what I mean? So remember what name you have chosen here. The name, what do you say here? All right. Now, there are spaces that touch the heart and soul. Such brilliant sentence, beautiful sentence. And that's exactly what you're going to have here. All right. So you are asking them to come here, and then you said, once they reach here, you're saying, please go to Peace Village. Now, I came here to see what is this, but now you're asking me to go to Peace Village. Yeah, I will go if I'm impressed here. That's how a user thinks. Now, please do not get upset by my comments. Please don't, okay? All right? So remember, my sanskar is such because I've been doing business for the last 30 years. I think like a businessman at times. So if you are doing real serious business marketing, then you need to think like a businessman. What would my user or what would the viewer out there want from me? Not what I want to project onto them. That will drive them away. It's not what I want. I have this, come on, come here. I'm going to give it to you. Take it, take it. It's not that. What do they want from me? So you need to like sit in your team and think carefully, how do we project this stuff? What do we put here? Now, then what happens? So this is now going to be, like, because it's going to be Peace Village, right? You're going to show them this stuff. Let's move down a bit. Let's move down a bit. What else you have? Okay. That deer. All right. That's fantastic. Good. Wow. This is a deer. I'm assuming these deers are found in the Peace Village. Now, if there was someone meditating somewhere here, and the deers are around, wow, that's going to create an amazing effect. Now, this is good. This is nice because it shows you what kind of retreat centers you have. All right? That's good. That's good. That's fine. All right? Okay, scenes from Peace Village, but that's very little here. You don't have enough, stuffs here. You need to put more stuffs here. All right, good. So I'm going to go out of here. Now look at this 27. Look at this 79. Okay, so there's a baby here. I'm not sure why, but it's received a lot of stuffs, a lot of views, 140 views. Let's see what is it. Okay, when you smile, it's about smile and being happy. Excellent. All right. Okay, good. Now remember, you do not want to mix up your message here. You don't want to do that. Let me read my WhatsApp just a minute. Yeah, okay. Yeah, many of you are suggesting all kinds of stuff. Good, good. I leave it to you. Your team has to decide that. Now, Let's take a look. What is this? Okay, what is this? So you are asking me as the reader, as the user, to link this tortoise or turtle, tortoise, yeah, to this word. You're asking me to link silence the soul. Okay, it's like cool, keep yourself cool, withdraw inside. Is that what you're saying? Fine. Let's have some words here to explain that. Okay, but you need to carefully think, is this what your purpose is? Are you trying to link that to the village retreats? It has to relate. Because remember, people want to belong to this stuff. They're looking for something like this and they want to belong here. And so, all right, you need to separate or segregate the message in such a way, some will go into the service accounts and some will go into the Peace Village account. All right, you can't mix them up. The message at the Peace Village has to be extremely powerful, all right, it has to be different. And so you need to decide what you want here and what you want in the service account and what you want to go in the WhatsApp, what you want to go in the Facebook, and what you want to have in the YouTube. You don't put everything in all the platforms. That's a total waste in marketing strategy. All right, now let's take a look. Now, supposing now this is so impressive, then let's click IGTV. IGTV is where you can put Moini Didi's talks about the Peace Village. Now, remember, you don't want to push Gyan right now because this is a village retreat. So somebody could always do documentaries or short clips on the village retreat itself, Peace Village itself. Can you see? That means, let's say you're having a meditation and then somebody goes in the background, takes photo and gives a commentary on what's happening in this place. What kind of meditation we do, open-eyed meditation. That goes into your post. All right, say about a minute post comes here. Now it can be longer, but a minute is good enough. Now then you can go into IGTV and it can take up to 15 minutes of a short clip or a talk. This can be deeper part where you're teaching them, look, if you come and learn meditation, this is what we're going to teach you. So that kind of IGTV, all right? It's not a talk. It has to be a video with people talking because videos are the main attraction nowadays. Are you okay? You getting it? So that's called IGTV. You can load into IGTV. Now, remember what's the key point here is the post. Now, I'm going to show you a few more. Let's move a little bit out from here. I'm going to go into Inner Space Manchester. What is this? Meditation and mindfulness. I'm now in London's Manchester. Okay, so you've got all these stuffs. All right. So what are they trying to say? Meditation and mindfulness. That's what they're promoting. Well-being. Okay, fine. Okay, so what are they posting? Okay, again, it is like value cards and information. Fine. Information are shared. But remember, people are bored with information because there's millions of people posting this every day. Can you see? And this even doesn't even belong to us. It belongs to Nirma Clarkson. All right? It doesn't belong to us. So which means there are millions of, even Lao Tzu can post, you see. So fine, I know what you're trying to promote. You're trying to promote some nice words, okay? But it doesn't relate to us. What are you? What are you in a space? What are you talking about? It needs to promote that. Okay, you need to like seriously think if you want to do marketing. Now, IGTV, so somebody is giving a guided meditation here, it's fine. Sister Jayanti is giving a guided meditation. And it's 1 minute, 1:48, all right? So that's a short clip. A short clip can actually go to the front. Now, IGTV is something serious. Some videos and some deep insights come into IGTV. It's real, serious, professional stuff goes into this stuff. Your post is short ones. Okay, so this is what I'm going to show you. One more stuff. Let's take a look at Brahma Kumaris Australia. All right, so you have something here. The Brahma Kumaris Australia, probably you're trying to brand. This is a brand. All right, first love yourself. Okay, brilliant. You've got something here. You've got something here. Okay, and you've got a dog. I have no idea why the dog is there. Now you're confusing people. I'm sorry, Australia, but I'm just giving you a comment as a businessman. You're confusing people. Why is a dog? What is a dog doing here? Maybe you just posted it. It's fine. All right. But there's nothing here which tells me anything. It's not even a video. Now you need to think carefully. And what is your purpose of this? What is your purpose of this? Now, your followers have always been the same for the last 6 months. I've been following you. All right. In the last 6 months, in June, I did a training for Malaysia and I saw your followers is more or less the same. That means it's not increasing, which means it's not doing its purpose. All right. Now, you're showing Dadi here, but in my opinion, there's no need for Dadi here. Because why? Now, you need to link to Brahma Kumaris Australia first. Then the serious stuffs you want to promote. Dadi Janki is the amazing woman. There, you have it here. This is the right place to put it. Correct? Can you see? So they can watch it nicely. No, but not, maybe not here. So here it has to be something else. Again, you need to think carefully, what is it? And you don't duplicate. Look, this person is also here and also in the IGTV. There's no need for that. Now, let's go down a bit. Let's go down a bit. Sweet and sour tofu has received the most out of all these things. Because people want to watch vegetarian cooking. Good. So which means one of your service account will be on vegetarian cooking for meditation practitioners. Can you see? So this is how you break your service account to multiple stuff. So let's go back to my PowerPoint again. Right. So good. So now you need to think carefully. I'm just giving an initial idea. Now you can disagree with me. Do not follow me exactly, but use what I've said as a starter idea, initial idea for you to expand more. Now look at this. That's Peace Village. What is this account focusing on? It's going to focus on meditation. What's this? Vegetarianism for meditation practitioners. What's this about? Okay, something else, something else, something else. And all this is going to bring people to your main account. You're getting it? All right. I'll probably continue
You're
more.
still sharing your phone, not the computer.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're not seeing your
Okay, I'm so sorry.
PowerPoint.
I'm not sure why. Yeah, sorry. Okay. So this is my, sorry again. Okay. Before we finish for today. Now look. So now you can see my PowerPoint. Service account 1, 2, 3. This can focus on, you decide. Talk to Baba, talk to yourself in your teams. What do we put here? Now, who's going to be in charge for this? Now, this is solely going to be on vegetarianism, cooking. So this entire account is going to show, once they come inside there, is going to show you about cooking stuffs. Vegetarianism, a little bit about meditation. You meditate and put your vibration, show them that, how you do that, and cook. Not about the cooking stuff, because there are many hundreds of thousands of people who can cook vegetarian, but ours is unique. So you need to show what's so unique about it. And then maybe open-eyed meditation, maybe something on virtues. So each person has taken different stuffs and they could target the same person. They could, or they could target different people. So let's say, assuming you're doing vegetarianism, then you need to look for where are those vegetarians sitting out there in the social media. So you're going to look for another site where promotes vegetarianism. Then you follow them, you follow all of them, you send them a message, hey, guys, I saw that you're interested. actually, we've got something coming up, vegetarianism, please be free to join us. Something like that. You invite them through the message. That's how you do active, personalized reaching out to people. All right, you could do that. Now, all right, so think about this. Think about this. There are many other different ways. All right, there are many other different ways, but let's take one at a time. Okay, all right, one at a time. Okay, good. So I'm going to stop here. All right, and think about this. Post more. Think of more ideas. Have a brainstorming session. Let's stop this thing. Okay, have a brainstorming session among yourself. Now remember, so to do this stuff, there also needs to be a content creator team, a support team. All right. Well, let me very quickly share it to you. Just 1 minute. I don't want to take up much of your time. Good. Now let's take a look at this. Take a look at this. Good. Now, can you see how many people are involved here? There's a support team which does the content, because some of us might be not so savvy in terms of.
Are you sharing your phone or your?
I'm showing my PowerPoint. All
Okay.
right. Okay, just 1 minute. Now, some of you may not be so savvy with this video editing and flyer creation, but you could do this kind of marketing. And then there's a support team which does the content for you. So what you do is, this service team person will tell the support team, hey guys, I need something on vegetarianism. Could you have a video? I need something on meditation in Peace Village, an actual session going on. Could you have something there? Yes. So this team, and then this intelligence team here might research on targets. Go into Instagram and find out where people are, which sites are reserved for vegetarianism, yoga studios, health, well-being. They target and then they distribute those information to the service account. Can you see this? So this is really big stuff on marketing. And if you really want to be big on this, you need to do it seriously, or you just do whatever you can if you're small. All right. So this, I'm just giving you an idea. Please take a screenshot of this. All right. Okay. Please take a screenshot of this. Keep it. And so maybe you can discuss with your team in your service in the center. All right. I'm going to expand more on this and go into FB more next week. And probably you can post more of your questions next week. All right. So let me stop at this point. Okay. I hope that helped. I really hope that helped in terms of thinking strategically. Okay. All right. Yes, you need to do for me some homework. The homework is create some good stuffs for your Insta. Square type, square, all right, go for that Canva template. Create some simple good stuffs on some meditation, maybe vegetarianism, or some mindfulness and health and well-being, some simple stuffs. Remember, use what Sister Anamika displayed today, what she showed today, the pain points and all those things. And then create a 1-minute video if you can, using Filmora anywhere, even Canva is fine. And then show it to your center coordinator. If you have your own Insta, try posting it, but maybe don't use the word Brahma Kumaris. Maybe you can promote as if it's coming from you. All right. Please check with the center instruments. We are going to use Brahma Kumari's logo or whatever. I'm not sure what your policy is. All right. So you need to think carefully. All right. Okay. So another homework is for you to brainstorm this method which I've told you. All right. Think about it. Come up with more ideas. Anything else you're asking me? Let's take a look at the chat. All right. Okay. Thank you. I will not. There's one more question. Does it feel intrusive? Yes, you're right. Exactly. When you send them a message. Now, look, once you're on Instagram, you're telling people there's 2 Instagram accounts here. One is private account. One is non-private. What we went just now, they are willing to accept anyone. So it's not private at all. So once you're on Instagram, you're telling people and the world, look, I don't mind. You can connect with me. If you want to be private about things, then keep your account private. So you need to choose. If people say private, you can say, can I follow you? Then if they follow you back, that means they're accepting you. And it's that privacy part is actually compromised. It's no more so private anymore because they've already accepted you. So if you're on Instagram, you're actually revealing a lot about your life already. Okay. So, all right, I'll touch more on those intrusive feelings and so on. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for listening. And please think about all this and do great Baba service. Thank you, Sister Rebecca. Thank you. Over to you. And Sister Kiran, over to you.
Living in ecstasy, internal harmony. Love of your world is mine, freedom for all of time. Moment of insight, filling me up with light. Everything is so right now. Living in childhood, acting as father would. Everything is so good now. Premeditated love pulling me up above. Blowing our hearts as one, silence defies the guns. Moment of insight, filling me up with light. Everything is so right now. Living in childhood, acting as father would. Everything is so good now. Moment of insight, filling me up with light. Everything is so right now. Living in childhood, acting as father would. Everything is so good now.
Thank you so much, Brother Nanda. Thank you.